Hi, I'm Jonathan Legg. I'd like to talk to you about this idea of acceptance in the way Tara Brach would say, wrapping a yes around situations. In travel, you'll have these moments where, let's say you've left your hotel, you're on a train, and you realize, fuck, I left my iPhone cord back at the hotel room, or my laptop charger. And you can end up judging yourself and letting it make you feel sour for a long stretch of time. Or you could just say, you know what it is, and trust that somehow, perhaps on the quest for a new iPhone cable, you'll have a remarkable moment in time and it all worked out as it should. Or let's say you get to an idyllic spot and there's trash on the ground, and you can let it sour the moment by thinking, oh, what kind of asshole left trash on the ground? And I agree with you, it's a dick move. But again, put a yes around it. Or you're in a romantic spot. Let's say you're with a lover and you find this nice quiet location under a bridge in Paris. You pull a bottle of wine out of your backpack and lay down a blanket. And then suddenly 3 teenagers show up and they sit right next to you, cracking beers and playing music. And you think, why right here, right now? Well, think about this. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman Stoic emperor and philosopher, likes to say that what is happening in front of you has its roots back in the very beginning of time. So for you just to be there under that bridge in Paris with this lover, so many things had to fall in place. You had to decide to buy that ticket. You had to have walked up to her in that cafe when you were on the fence and ask her out. You had to have been in that city because you chose that job between another one. And down the line it goes. And down the line it goes for her. And down the line it goes for those teenagers who showed up. And their parents and grandparents and great-grandparents, all the way back to the beginning of time. So you could almost say that everything fell in place for this moment. It's almost destiny. But regardless of whether or not you want to accept this idea of destiny, you will only suffer by saying no. Okay, let's take a drastic situation. You're in an alley and you're faced with a mugger, or a dictator rises to power in your country, or a plague sweeps over your state. Am I really saying say yes to it? Yes. If you say no, you're just in denial. Nah, I don't want this to happen. No. No good is going to come of the no. But when you say yes, okay, this is what it is. There's a mugger in front of me. I accept that. What's he got in his hand? What's around me? What's the escape route? Can I grab a weapon? Okay, a dictator's rising in power in my country. I acknowledge it. I accept it. How can I join the resistance or escape with my family? A plague is sweeping over the land. How can I help people or protect my family? Putting a yes around things empowers you. A no disempowers you. Now, one way to practice this is in meditation. Ideally, meditation is sitting still, turning your mind off. You're not problem solving. You're not pushing away or pulling things towards. You're just, what is happening right now? What is true now? Having said that, would I prefer to be in an idyllic forest with the birds chirping, absolute calm as I meditate? Yeah. But I live in Venice Beach. It doesn't happen that way. I get up on the roof, it's a nice day, take my shirt off, sit down, start to breathe, and suddenly clang, 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 somebody's in the dumpsters out back. Somebody's blowing a horn on the main street. Some guy drives down the side street playing a song I don't like and stops right beside the apartment. Some dude's got a leaf blower in the next unit. My first impulse is, no, man, why the leaf blower? Why not just use a broom? I'd pay for you to use a broom. Why stop here, dude? Keep rolling. Why the horn on the street? Why the aggression? Calm the F down. But is this doing me any good? No, I'm totally off my rocker now. I'm totally out of my zen. But if I use this as a practice to be like, okay, leaf blower, bring it on. Okay, horn, bring it on. Song, bring it on. Now, it's a test. Am I going to fixate on it, or can I just make it one more component in the open awareness? And I find that by training this way, it transcends, like most things in meditation, to everyday life. So I invite you to monkey around with this practice in this next day, no matter what happens in every situation. If you feel yourself going, no, try to put a yes around it and see what happens. I'm Jonathan Legg. Thank you for watching.